Here we are, simply outside. Great to have you here. It's great to be here. We've been having beautiful weather here for late August. Humidity's been down, temperature's been down. I mean, even now it's like 75 and overcast. It's a little bit of humidity, but nothing to complain about. I have not been back at the Woodyard probably feels like a week. And I came thinking, hey, I'm gonna finish splitting up this little pile that I had, and I found this. So here's the little pile of stuff I was hoping to split up, but it's been covered by many logs of oak. So one of the two tree services came, I think it's about 2 loads that were brought. I was here a couple days ago and the farmer helped me load up a pile of debris and then attack this one too, so that's really nice to start getting rid of that. And that's when I saw this, but I'm going to do some cutting today, and I enjoy cutting, and I haven't been running the saws in a little bit, so I'm going to get them ready. And then these are really nice size. It should be easy splitting. There's no monsters in here, so that'll be great. And I can't remember if it was on a previous video, I did pick up 2 cord of split dry wood, so sometime I need to process that and get that. And I was just thinking about this, I think yesterday, where I had made bundles a couple weeks ago, and I forgot that I had piled up some ash right here. So that'll be nice to have that is ready to be sold if needed. But I've actually pulled all my stuff off the marketplace, my ads and everything, because I just don't have the wood. And like I said before, I'm back to work now, so just trying to find time to make things happen. But I'm gonna get set up, get my saws going, and get cutting. I think I'm gonna start with the 462, maybe, or maybe the 400, because it's got the laser pro sizer on it. Makes it easier to measure the wood as I cut. I've got some fun stuff coming in the way, at least fun, I'm thinking fun. This chain's getting near its end. At work, I have access to a bench vise, and I sharpened the 462 and the 400. And I pulled the trigger last week to order the things needed to start making my own chain. Around here, for me to pick up a chain for my saws is about $50 a chain. And sometimes, you know, there's places that buy 2 get 1 free, or buy 3 get 1 free, which is great. But so I went and ordered a spinner and a chain breaker and then some steel chain. My brother found a dealer where he lives. He's a number of hours away from me, but they ship, and they have the cheapest chain. It's the 33 RSK chain, 3/8.050 for 3 of my saws, for the same price as the Oregon 72 EXL. And even shipped, it was still the same. It was cheaper than Oregon chain. So that was fantastic. Anytime you can get a deal is always awesome. So then I got to figure out, though, the setup. I've never made my own chain. I'm waiting on the chain breaker to come. I've got the chain, roll of chain. I bought a 100-foot roll, and I've got the rivet spinner, but I need to find some way to mount it. I don't have a workbench and that kind of thing. One little tip I found is people complain a lot about these Stihl's caps that leak, and yeah, I've had that too. But what especially with the oil, is every time I fill it with oil, I just run my hand and clean out some of the dust, sawdust and debris that might have gotten in there, and that's really helped. I don't have a problem that I can recall of it leaking. So I feel like little stuff gets in there, and then that keeps it from sealing properly, and then provides avenues for oil to leak out. I'm an AMSOIL guy, and this stuff's been great. I think I've mentioned it before that with my MS260 for years I would cut, and when it would get hot, boy, it would start giving off fumes that I couldn't breathe. Like, it just, I guess, replaced the oxygen in the air. And I switched to AMSOIL. My brother recommended it. I use Sabre 2-stroke oil, and it does not give off those fumes at all. And it seems to run just a little cooler maybe. And then I use their bar and chain oil as well. Does a nice job for me. And I've been happy. So looks like I put a little too much oil. As I said, I sharpened my chains this week, and I cleaned up the saws. I used an air blower, cleaned out the air filters, and blew off stuff all over the saw so that it, again, just hopefully runs a little better, or at least looks a little prettier. Cut a tank with the 400. Now I'm going to break out the 462. So I've cut one tank with the 400, one tank with the 462, and as I said, I sharpened them both this past week. The 400 cut beautifully. And as I cut the 462, I noticed it's not cutting, like just eating right into it unless I put some pressure. And then I remembered I had hit the concrete the last time I used the saw, and I've sharpened it, and this might have been the second time I've sharpened it, and I feel like when I hit concrete, you know, you hit stone, something like that, it takes 2, 3 or so times of resharpening to get that nice edge back. So it cut better, but I think there's still more that it can do. So just a tip there I found: when you hit hard things, it takes a few times to get it back sharp, at least for me when I'm using the 2-in-1 sharpener. I took some time here and moved the cut rounds. I'm gonna probably cut one more with the 400 maybe. I'm also getting kind of tired, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to getting back, making another video and showing you what's going on here at the Woodyard. So we'll see you soon. Bye bye now.